Hi everyone. So in today's video, I'll be doing my Sedona souvenirs, I suppose, haul. Didn't do too much shopping. I mean, you're still gonna say, oh, it's quite a few items, but not what I was planning on doing because it was really a quick turnaround. And I think I learned that the first time I went to Sedona, I was like, oh no, a day, driving through there just to go up to the Grand Canyon was not enough. 2 days was not enough next time we went. So we always try to do 3 or 4 days at least, not including like driving days, because you want full days. And this was really one full day because we got into Phoenix like so late at night on Friday. It was fun for the kids though because the pools were open 24 hours at the Biltmore that we were able to stay at. And that was a free night with Hilton because we had a free night reward. And just so happened this other place we wanted to book was full. And the gentleman I was talking to was like, oh, you want to stay at the Biltmore and you can have your free night and this and I'm like, okay. So he hooked it up, when I called in to the Hilton. And it was so nice there. So, I mean, we really didn't even have a chance to enjoy it that much. Yeah, just in the morning I told the kids, we'll just hang out and then we'll drive out to Sedona so they can use the pool, But that night they wanted to get in the pool because there were 24 hours. And so the kids didn't even go to sleep till like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. They were so excited, which is funny because even on New Year's, like they don't stay up. So it was just, whatever. They had fun. Anyway, and so yeah, then we drive into Sedona and then really only there, got there kind of in the afternoon, kind of late afternoon on Saturday. Had our Sunday and then drove home early Monday morning and it still took 8 hours to get home. And that's the kind of thing I don't like. But, it was a quick 4-day weekend for my husband. He has 4 days off. The kids still have, school on Friday. So it was not great as far as that. But it was nice to be there and it was hot. So I'm like, again, we learned our lesson. Let's not go back there in, summertime because we usually go between like November and February. Anytime in there, we're happy to go. But anyway, I want to show you these Savannah bee items. There's a bee place there, a honey spot, always right next to the Arroyo Roble, the best restaurant we like to stay at because it's like right in town, right at the edge. I haven't released really any videos of that stuff either, the shorts, so hopefully I'll do that every day like I do until I just like, that's okay. But hopefully I'll show you some of the places I like to check out while we're there. Miranda and Dorian love honey, so we tasted they had a tasting bar, free, obviously they're going to have you taste the honey. And of course the best one was this Tupelo honey, which happens to be the more expensive honey they have. But I did buy a 12 ounce. I think they had a maybe 18 or 20 ounce one that was quite a bit more. So, they do sell online. But this happens to be Tupelo honey, and they have acacia honey and things like that. All those different types of things. Local honey. So yeah, this is $29 for 12 ounces. But everyone was like, oh, it's so good. And it's so funny. Every time we tasted it, I'm like, that's honey. That tastes like what you typically think honey should taste like. Each one of them tasted that way, So it's kind of interesting. I was like, I guess we tasted a lot of honey in our lives because each one of them was very reminiscent of something I've had before, And Miranda really liked this sourwood, oh my goodness, one. And it's a little different. I don't know, it's called sourwood. She said, my son said it tasted a little minty. I didn't get that, but, maybe that's how it tasted to him. And Miranda really liked this, so she really wanted to get a little bottle of it. So it's $10 for this little guy. And like I said, they sell them online, and I'm sure it's under Savannah Bee Company. So there's that one. And then Miranda really wanted a little spoon, like a little wooden dipper. And they were really cute, but I was like, am I really going to wash that and everything? And at the checkout, they had these for like $1.25. I was like, okay, I'll take one of those so she can have for her little honey. That worked out. So we grabbed one of those for her. It's so cute. And then while we were checking out, the lady asked my husband, oh, did you want to try the, barbecue sauces? And my husband was like, where do you have those? And so they went over there and tried barbecue sauces. And so, of course, he chose one of those. I will say the bags are very cute. They're very pretty. And on the inside, it has, like, Save the Bees. That's just stuck to the bottom of the bag. So, there you go. So they got this barbecue sauce, and my husband's like, wait till you taste it. You're not gonna want anything else. Like, okay. So apparently it's really good. This honey barbecue sauce, they got the hot one. So it's kind of funny to just sit there and taste like barbecue sauce off of, just to eat barbecue sauce, like a, little mouthful of it. But anyway, these were $15. And I'm just telling you that because the prices are there. Otherwise, I'm not gonna, if there are other items, I'm not gonna try to recall to be like, this one was this much or however much. I'm beginning with this because Dorian wanted to eat these this morning already, and I was like, oh, can I do my haul? And he's like, okay. And I was like, well, I guess people can't tell they're open already, but I just didn't want to open it and have honey stickiness possibly and have to touch it here. So tomorrow morning he'll have his little honey with his Greek yogurt and blueberries and granola. He has the same thing like every morning. He's just a creature of habit, I guess. Okay, so I just wanted to get that going, and then when I follow up right now, I'll probably not have these nails on anymore because I can see I tested some nail polishes out. They didn't go with my design anymore. This is something I tested out for a video, and now I'm going to remove these nails. So the next things you're going to see, those will probably be gone. Okay, I'll be right back. Only because I can never leave anything alone. I just went to cut these off so I can soak them off, shave all this off. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. They're like short, square nails. Anyway, obviously they're messed up. Okay. Okay, guys, so this is such a choppy video because I'll be kind of going back and forth with stuff. I will say I went to this place called Enchanting Earth. I had seen it here on YouTube when I was looking up, I don't even know, bead shops. Let's see if they had anything new. And this isn't a bead shop so much as that they have like a lot of crystal kind of jewelry, and they're really into the whole thing and like what crystals can do and all this. But for me, it's just a pretty ring or a pretty, piece of turquoise or whatever it might be. So I stopped in, really nice people, awesome people. I did a shorts video and we kind of talked a little bit about, that I was going to post that and all that kind of stuff, which I haven't posted yet. But anyway, so hopefully there'll be a little relationship there. I don't know. I just want to show you this ring. I saw it on their website and I was like, yes, it's their Dia de los Muertos ring, or Day of the Dead ring. Sterling silver. And then it has an amethyst. I believe it's not shined up, actually. We were just talking and chatting. I think they said they were going to shine it up and all that. But anyway, amethyst Dia de los Muertos ring. And what's interesting about their stuff, so they source the gems themselves or mineral, whatever it might be, right? The rocks and all that. And then I believe they have artisans in Indonesia, I believe, somewhere, that actually create the rings. And so this one has a skull on the one side, and then on the other side, it's a lady. I think it was supposed to look like Virgin Mary. I'm not quite sure when I saw it. They have a lot of them with a lot of jewelry with different deities, I will say, and stuff like that. They have these wands, but they're kind of expensive. But these rings are really, really nice. And this is the thing, they're adjustable. I'm like, adjustable? Like at Claire's, how they have little cheap rings. But no, they do it in a cool way. So they all kind of look like this on the back, and then they will adjust it for you. And, they do have some things that are gold, and it's harder to open up. Like that one, I think I just need to open it a little bit more. So, yeah. I mean, they look really pretty. The girl there, the owner, I think she's the owner, her and her husband, I suppose. She was wearing them and they look really nice, and it's just a very interesting thing, right, that they wrap around like that. And so, yeah, whatever style you like, and it's going to fit you because it's adjustable. So I might still have to adjust this a little bit more, but it is a nice weight. Like everything about this is really, really spectacular. I love the way it's set. I was like, well, Perido's my birthstone, but, it's not like it's my favorite, but at the same time, that purple was just so pretty, and I love the look of the ring, so I grabbed that one. Okay. I actually have another piece of jewelry to show you guys. So another reason I even dipped into this Enchanting Earth, it's there in Sedona on State Route 89A, was because Miranda really loves crystal. And I thought, well, she might find something cute, because I think on their website, they might have some that are only like $30, $35. They didn't really have any of those in the store. It's interesting that Enchanting Earth, what they normally do is they go live, I think, on Instagram, or those kinds of things where they just kind of show the jewelry, and then people say, oh, I would like that. Okay. And they get them, obviously off the feed, and they sell it. That's what they do. So I've seen things like that. It's not really my bag, but if you like that kind of thing, you can definitely check it out. And I guess that's why it's easy, because everything's adjustable, right? So the necklace, or it's adjustable ring, maybe a bracelet or something. Super easy. So, they just didn't really have anything for her sizing, because even though that's adjustable, I mean, she's still a little kid. And then they're kind of more expensive, right? It's like a real piece of jewelry. And I want her to have something a little inexpensive in case she misplaces or whatever. And then we went to Cocopa, which I went there because it is a bead shop. And I did go to the one that's inside the Tlatepaque Art Center, whatever you want to call it. And they had some really nice things. They also have vintage items there that are really kind of expensive, but these kinds of things. So this ring actually costs more than the Enchanting Earth one, but it's more basic. But look at that piece of turquoise. So they had all these different pieces, and some might even look like this, but they were a little less expensive, maybe 20 or 30 or 40 bucks less, because it's just the piece of turquoise that was in there wasn't as beautiful, So I don't know. I just, and then everything there is obviously it's a ring. So like, it has to fit you. And I was like, I must have just a generic ring size, because I wear like a 7.5, maybe almost 8, because everything that they had basically fit me. So I really love this. The weight of this is so nice. I know the setting isn't like anything to write home about. They had some other fancier ones, and just something about it's so pretty. I love the turquoise that was on there. And I should have had it on when I had my turquoise nails, but that's all right. So very pretty. This is the kind of stuff they have. And this, I believe they said it was Navajo ring. They have some that were, traditionally made through some of the tribes that live nearby, that kind of thing. And they were on sale. That's all. So, and then the first thing I had noticed on that little pot, like in that little, area, was this one for Miranda. Or, I just saw how the size of it. I thought, oh, that'd be good for Miranda. And I picked it up. And I mean, it is so cute. They had a little oval one with it. But this little heart and the setting and the little metal, like, I love everything about this. So cute. And then the pricing was even better. So again, they were on sale. So this one was $45. And I was like, you know what? Sounds good. And she tried it on, and it fit her little ring finger perfect. And we were just like so happy with it. She's so funny. She always wants to put them on her pointer finger. I was like, Mia, let's put on your ring finger. And so we put it on, and it was like perfect. So she was really happy with this. And that is something that she was wanting, she'd been wanting. And so we were talking about it, and then we get there, and it was kind of unfortunate they didn't have anything for her at the other spot. But Coco Pa had what she was looking for. All right. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I have another item that is of the essence to share with you here. Is some fudge that I picked up at the Sedona Fudge Company. They sell these big hunks, and they had caramel apples that looked so sad. I was like, what are those? And she's like, oh, yeah, we have caramel apples like every day. And it was like, you could see the green of the apple. It was just like, it fell off. Like, obviously, whoever put it together didn't quite do the best job of cleaning the apples so that the wax didn't just, I don't even know. They just looked really sad. But they're known for this kind of thing. And even the kid that worked there, one of them, he's like, across the street there's a Rocky Mountain Fudge Factory. They always have really nice apples there. I'm like, oh, yeah, thanks. But, I mean, I can get that here. So, I just wanted to shop like a local thing, not just a franchise type store. But anyway, I got these hunks of fudge there. And she wrapped them in different ways. So this one is maple walnut, which, of course, I love. And look at this hunk. And then this one is caramel like turtle, so it must have nuts. It has caramel and the chocolate you see there. And the bottom one is cookies and cream. So I thought those are kind of fun. Just some different things that I normally would get than this guy. So cute. And that's really a gift for my son and his girlfriend, because they always like to grab fudge at different spots that they stop in. So I thought that would be good for them. What's here? Oh, this is the cactus, whatever, is that the one? Oh, Red Rock Impression. Red Rock Impression, that's weird. I could have sworn this stuff, yeah, there you go. Came from Cactus Carlos. So, when you go places and they have a certain little store. Ooh, that was really close, sorry, guys. This place, they have a few of them down on the strip there, down in Sedona. And, I just grabbed some stuff. And obviously this is silly, but I just thought it was really cute. I love pocket watches, and this is actually like a necklace, and it has a Sedona, Arizona on one side, and then it has a beautiful like kind of lotus kind of flower on the other side. So it's a little pocket watch. I don't know if it can open here. Yeah. How cute. Oh, it's already taken. I didn't notice that. I would have grabbed one that hadn't been started up yet, but that is just adorable. Oh my gosh, so cute. Little souvenir. Everything was picked over. So I like to wear a size large, even if I wear a medium, just so I know if it's going to shrink or whatever. Obviously, I'm not going to go back there. Or obviously, I guess once you wash it, you're not going to exchange it anyway. But you just have a better idea that it's going to fit for a long term. Everything that was cute and large was gone. Like extra small, small, medium, XL. And then I was like, maybe the XL will work. But then they were like too big. So, oh well. So this is the only one. Did I even get a large in this one? They had it in a pink, like a coral color, which was lovely. But then, of course, had to be drab and gray. And that's okay. I like gray, too. But I would have liked the other colors. Like, anything that was a cute, like, pinky, corally color was just gone. So, Sedona, Arizona, established in 1802. So, it's very basic, honestly. I did like the style, though, because it's not very heavy. And it's kind of thin. So, I was like, wait. Like thin, but like just nice. So I like that. It's a little hoodie that has a little extra kind of burnout kind of style to it. And then Miranda, of course, she's like, I never find my name. And I'm telling you, we find her name every time we go anywhere. So anyway, there it is, Sedona, Arizona, for her little bag. And then she saw this one. She thought it was cute. And so she wanted to grab one of these little guys. So that's from Cactus Carlos. And normally I would get more items from there. But I'm telling you, it was just like rush. And yeah, I just didn't have the time for it. Oh, there's her little pouch. Okay, so this is, yes. So I did get to stop into a beading shop where I actually did buy some beads, which is great. This one, oh man, I haven't put in any of my videos. I can't remember the name of this place. Clear Creek Trading Company. It's towards the end of the strip there in Sedona. And, oh, is this thing doing that thing where it focuses again? It sure is, isn't it? Yep. Okay, I'm gonna try to redo my camera. It does that where it starts closing in on its own. I don't know why, it's so annoying. So anyway, so I grabbed some beads there. So these are just some white frosted beads. Like I said, at Cocoa Paw, I would have stopped in there to get more beads at the other shop, the one across the street, the one that's inside of the Tatepaque, but oh well. So, a few things at this place. It's very much like an Indian shop. I mean, they had all the same stuff I have here locally, and I see the thing freaking out, sorry. My husband saw this, he's like, oh, turquoise. I'm like, yeah, I don't think it's actually turquoise, and it's not. It's, oh gosh, what do they call this stuff? Howlite. But it looks like turquoise. I'm sorry, this is all thrown in here. So there you go. These beautiful 11O beads, which I love for like loom beading. Even though these are not squared off, I like the look of that. The way those look, very natural. This is horrible. It was a young guy helping me, and he just pretty much threw it all in, it looks like. Spacer beads that I thought were really cool. And there you go, my camera's closing up for you guys. In different colors, I do like those. And then they had these little bags of chips for $1, so I thought I'll grab a few of those, enough to make a project or to add to a project. And this little thing, this was Miranda's little medicine pouch, is called they called it a cowboy whistle. And I thought that was pretty funny. I said, well, it's better, it's a bullet, it's a whistle, not an actual, you know, for other purposes. Anyway, you blow into it right here. You put it under your lip like if you're blowing a flute, and it makes a little sound. I'm not going to do it right now. But I got that for Dorian because, of course, Dorian would love something like that. He's just a boy, and he loves, you know, things like that. He's so funny. Okay, so that was Indian Trading Company. What do I call it? Cabin Creek? Yeah, totally wrong. Let me see. Clear Creek Trading Company, sorry. So, yeah. And they had just a ton of really cool stuff, but, you know, I just made a few choices. I need to separate these things. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if this does anything for it, and if it doesn't, yeah, it's still doing it. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, I'll have to let this thing sit. You know, this is one of the reasons I got a new camera, and then that one just... It picked up every sound, and it was a smaller, like, lower vantage point, too. Like, where this one I can pan up at least as much as I can. And the other one was, like, this much smaller, you know, which is really annoying. Anyway, we'll see. Hopefully I can get this to stop doing it. But I stopped in at Body Bliss, and apparently this place is from Arizona, and the price of this has gone up. $25 for this little spray, but I'm telling you, I still have the same one, and I looked, I was like, oh, we haven't been here for 3 years almost. November will be 3 years. So I thought we went, like, last year. I guess because we went to Flagstaff, and so that was in my mind. But it lasts that long, this spray. So I spray it every morning, every time I take a shower. Doesn't matter, morning, noon, night, whatever it is. I spray this in the shower, and I love it. And I don't have anything to do with them, but you can find them at bodybliss.com. So I always get the eucalyptus. This is my favorite, but eucalyptus mint is good too. They have eucalyptus lavender, which is also nice. Spray, and again, like I said, it lasts forever. And then, along with that, I love, again, their lavender eucalyptus. This is very spa smelling. Like, if you go to a spa, that typical, like, clean, fresh, you know, it's a little bit different than something you normally smell. It's this stuff, I'm telling you. So, I grabbed their body lotion and their body wash. So, you have shampoo and conditioner, but it's like $50, and I like to use my other shampoos and conditioners. So, went ahead and grabbed that. Very good. I love that place. I'd stop in there every time. Another place that's right in that same shopping center is that Sinagua shopping area down in Sedona is the Spice and Tea Exchange. You can order their stuff online also. They had a nice little deal. If you spent $200, you would get a free kettle, and my husband said no, and I was like, okay. He kept me honest on that one, because, like, honestly, I would have spent the $200 to get a free kettle. And he's like, you're gonna get a $5 kettle, but it felt nice. It was a nice quality. But anyway, we just went ahead and picked up these, so he and I were like smelling everything. Emperor's Chai Black Tea. This is the best smelling chai tea in the world, and it looks like there's pieces of wood, and I don't even know what it is. I mean, you can read it. It's really nice. It smells really, really good. There you go. And that's what's in it. All right, all the typical things that make chai. Mint chilla, chai nilla, pu'er tea. And this one also smelled amazing, and it's just a little different take on chai. So I like that, so I'll hold it there for you guys to read. If you're interested, you can find them there, spiceandtea.com. And then warm bread pudding. Oh my goodness, I don't even know. This must, yeah, it's a black tea. It smells so good. You can't even smell it through the bag, which is good. But it just... This, I'm gonna smell it right now. It smells amazing. My husband and I, as soon as we smelled it, we're like, yeah, let's get that. Whatever that is, I'm sure it tastes amazing. They also have just spices in general, and then they have like sugars that have like different, what's the word? Like infused with different flavors. So a lot of times they're like, oh, use the coconut sugar with that, and use this sugar. They have vanilla sugar. They have different flavors. So I'm sure this one would be nice with their vanilla sugar, which I have already. So. Okay, let's see what else I got. Okay guys, I think I'm ready to finish this video. Sorry, I've just been doing the little bit that I can at a time. And so yeah, my nails have changed several times, but that's all right. Okay, what is this? Oh, okay, it was heavy because I was like, why is it so heavy? I just had this magazine, I guess, about that area. And just some beautiful stuff in here. And they had another one too. I should have grabbed both of them. Anyway, it's just like their little informational magazine kind of thing there. This store, they have a shop on the strip there down in like the main part of Sedona. But this one, what's it called again? I only bought this hat. Now, I think the hat was overpriced. I will say they did have a military discount. Most little shops out there, everyone has a little military discount. Let me find the name of this place because I forgot. It's like Borelli or Bonelli or something like that. Benali at Tlatepaque. But again, they have one down on the strip. And I just thought it was so cute because it's like kind of beat up. And then the lady was really sweet when we walked in. She comes up and she's like, this is a beautiful child. She's talking about Miranda, and I'm like, oh yeah. And no, she's like something about her beautiful dress. I'm like, oh yeah. I forgot what I agreed about the dress. She said, no, it's not the dress, it's the child wearing it. It's the little girl wearing it. She's like, she carries herself so nicely in this and this. And I was like, oh, thank you. And Miranda's like, okay. But she was such a nice lady, very elegant, fancy lady, I felt like. But they had these little like fun boho hats, and then like other, just I think this clothing more geared towards like older women. And it fit my head. That's all I look for, guys. A hat that fits my head. I have like a huge head. And she's like, oh, no, you don't. I'm like, from the front, my head looks thinner just because of the way my face is, you know, but it's like huge. I don't know what to tell you. Towards this back end over here. So it fit, and I was like, you know what? I mean, I can never find a hat to fit my head. Even a sun hat or something you would think is big or floppy. No. So I really liked it, and I didn't even notice that she kept something in it to keep it nice, but she did say to straighten out a hat like this, let's say you find something like this, you order it online or something, to leave it, she's like, most times people want to fix it while it's on their head, but that's not going to do it. She's like, just put it down and then just kind of mess with it a little bit there. When it looks straight, then put it on your head, you know. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she did that for me, so that's why it doesn't look too bad right now. But it's really cute. And they had it in like just a raw, like tan, you know, straw color. But I was like, well, the blue one's kind of more fun. It has that little detailing on it. And again, it's just my kind of thing. And then it does have that thing inside where you pull it tighter. But no, I don't need that at all. I'll tell you, don't need that at all. Let's see. Oh, okay. And I'm so bummed out. My little Tibet, they closed early. We were walking by and we're on our way to, you know, go shopping because the shops closed real early in Sedona before we went to dinner. And the lady's out there locking it up, and I'm like, am I really going to go over there? And they do that. Sometimes Body Bliss, the first time I missed out on them is because they had closed early, and I was like, okay. And then it was like 10 till 7. I guess closed at 7, and I was like, I'm just, whatever, I'll just keep walking. So I did get to go to Earthbound. I love Earthbound. They do have an online website. No, online website. Oh, obviously, they have an online website. A site. And they don't sell as many things on there, though. But then I went to get a reusable bag, you know, because she's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, let me get that. And she's like, oh, we have our new Halloween ones. I'm like, oh, let me get that. But the other ones were really pretty. Actually, I made a split decision, and I didn't think about it. I thought this would still say Sedona. The other ones say Sedona and really cute. But that's okay. It's just a little Halloween one. It says Ben Better, peace out, and then Irma Goner. So there you go with the little guy. And so I figured it was limited edition, you know, bags. I might as well get that. But now I regret it. At the checkout, they had essential oils, and I was like, oh, and they had a diffuser going, and I'm like, oh, I have a diffuser already. Or I mentioned having a diffuser. I can use it. She said, oh yeah, you can use any diffuser. And when I bought mine at Sage, because they are not inexpensive, they said make sure you only put 100% essential oils in them. You don't want like blends or things like that. I mean, this is a blend of essential oils, and that's fine because they do that. And it says with 100% pure essential oils. So I'm like, okay, it'll work. And it just smells so good, this one. Again, you know, I love my eucalyptus and those kinds of scents. So yeah, this one has peppermint, and it doesn't have eucalyptus, but this is I love my minty scent. So this one has peppermint, spearmint, rosemary, and juniper berry. A little bit of patchouli, and that's the only thing. Patchouli might be the one that gives me like a headache. I'm trying to narrow it down, and I'm pretty sure it was sandalwood, but maybe it's not. So anyway, we will see. It smelled good, so that's all I care about. I know the ones with the sandalwood, as soon as I smell it, I'm like, oh, it kind of triggers my head, so I don't think it's patchouli. I hope not. So anyway, they had buy one, get one half price items, and I do not like when people do that. If they're going to make it so that you buy one, the more expensive one, the half price one is like a cheaper one, and then you have another one that's more expensive. And so I only bought 2 things that were very close in price, and that was funny because I wasn't looking specific for things that are close in price, but I picked this, and I picked the other one. I'm like, oh, good, perfect, we're good. You know, we're done right there. So this is a really fun kind of boho skirt. A lot of times their stuff is one size fits all, but this did have sizing, so I think I grabbed a medium or a large, I don't even know. Again, I expect things to shrink, so a lot of times if I'm in between, I'll go up because I know it's going to get a little bit smaller. But look at the bottom of it. It's all like raggedy with this stuff. I think it's really fun. So I had them in different, that's the other thing. If you were to order this online, they're going to pick one for you, but they did have different colors, kind of, you know, because the way the pattern is just anything random. And then this one, I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I was in the Sedona spirit because it's very interesting. And then also Halloween coming up. Look at this. I thought it was really pretty. It reminded me of something from like the 90s, but it has a little kind of, this is the front of it. And then the back has this cute kind of little gathering, right? So it's very easy to wear, right? And then down here it has one layer. Sorry, I hit my tape dispenser. And then the bottom layer that's kind of like angles and stuff, and it just looked really pretty. Like it has a lot of, I don't know, we'll see. It's a little different for me. So we will see how that goes. Let me see. Oh, one more bag and I think we're done. Yeah, just this one last bag. Oh, this is just a little book on Sedona, and my husband was looking through too. He's, oh, it's so nice because like they have really nice images in there. Got that at the hotel. Oh, you know what? I already wore one of the dresses from here, so it's not here. Actually, I wore some of the things I already bought, and that's why they're not here either. So, I was packing, and my husband was like, oh, you don't have to pack that much. You know you're going to buy a bunch of stuff out there. And I'm like, oh, that's true. And then I ended up not being able to shop because of the time we got in, and then we were out and all that. And I was like, I'm running out of clothes, dude. So, good job telling me I shouldn't pack very many items. But anyway, oh, you know what? I found in this bag, too. Some little, some bracelets I got also at Earthbound Trading. They're just really simple little tiny, look at that. They have like basically Toho beads. Oh no, Toho's, well, delicate beads basically because they're more straight. And then just one little gem. I mean, you can make these super easy. But they're so delicate and sweet, and so I grabbed one for myself and a couple for Miranda. They're matchers. Okay. So this place is very similar to my Little Tibet, but the pricing was, I think, higher than normally what Little Tibet sells. And this dress was in the on the mannequin when I walked in. And I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. I'm going to grab that. So then I grabbed it, supposedly. And then I grabbed this other dress. And then I'm at, we're eating dinner. And I'm looking, I'm like, I don't think this is the dress I was thinking. Because what I grabbed was more like light blues. And the reason it tipped me off is this part right here. So this is the front of the dress. And I love the way this kind of frames out right here. All the way down the dress. And the other one was similar, but it was lighter. And then so this, I guess it did have this, but it's just not as pronounced. So I was like, my husband's like, I was like, should I just go back and exchange it while we're waiting for, our food? And he's like, yeah, or whatever. I'm like, or whatever, like, just buy it. And he's like, whatever you want. I'm like, okay, I'll go by there tomorrow. If it's still there, then I guess it was meant to be. But our food was taking a long time, and I can't leave well enough. It was just around the corner, like in the same little block, like shopping center thing, like I can't even explain. It's super easy. I was like, I'll just go with it right now. So I took the whole bag with me and I thought maybe I'll exchange it. But then I was like, I mean, it was cheap enough. Honestly, they were 40% off and they still give you like a 15 or 20% military discount. So it was like 20 some odd bucks. So I was like, can I get the dress on the mannequin? Oh yeah, for sure. And then they took it down. So that was nice. And I mean, this one is much more pronounced, like the pattern of it. And it just goes around your neck here and a little bit of a bare back over here with like a little tie. I know it's hard to tell, but I really loved it. So I was like, okay. So I have 2 of these and I love this kind of thing because they're so easy to wear and then nice and breezy. I wore, like I said, the other one the next day and it felt so good out in Sedona because it was so hot. Oh my gosh. And then this one is just crazy. I don't even know if you can see what's going on here. I think these are one size fits most. And I want to say somebody makes these at home because it looks very like if I had stitched this. Has just the 2 little straps. Obviously they're super adjustable. It opens up here and doesn't matter whatever size is going on here, and then it just goes down and it opens out. This must be like 10 yards of fabric. It has pockets, you guys, like once it gets down to like your hip area, and it just keeps going and it's just going to be open and airy and fluffy and wonderful. And then I saw some of these at Earthbound also, so I'm like, oh, that is so funny. And this might even be pants. Actually, it looks like a skirt, but you know what? It ends up right here. Oh my gosh, that's even better. Okay, so it's just a really big, cute. I'm super excited about this. Oh, I should have grabbed another one because they had in different patterns now that I know. I just thought, oh, I'll try out this big dress, see what's up. It's like pants. Oh, even better. So really cute. Again, I feel like you can even wear it front, back. It doesn't matter. So big, shapeless, fun thing. Now, I think it's very flowy in a way, so it'll be fun. It won't be look just like like I said, shapeless. It's, to a certain extent. Okay, guys. Oh, and then I got wines. Let me show you the winery that I get wines at when we go there. It's a tasting room, obviously, but I'll be right back. Okay, it's this winery in 1912, and I don't know if you can find these like a Total Wine or anything like that. So they do grow their grapes. I want to say closer to like the Mexican border, kind of over here, because in Mexico they also like in Baja and places like that they make wine. So that's what it says on here. Arizona wine may be new to some, but it has a rich history in this challenging terrain. It's older than the state itself. So Jesuit priests brought the first vinifera to Arizona around 1690, and there's something about 1912 that's what they call it. But anyway, I ended up signing up for their wine club, and then I was like, you know what, I probably better cancel that because a lot of the benefits, I don't live out there, so it doesn't really make sense. But if you live out there, they have other wineries that they also kind of are a wine club together with, and your free tastings, free cheese plates, and all that kind of stuff whenever you go in. And it's like which is generous because around here they don't do that. You do get your free tasting, but for like 2 people, right? You and one other person. This was like 4 people and a free cheese tray the whole time. So yeah, I might have to cancel it. But I got a little ahead of myself. But I did buy wines the last time we were there. And again, I kept thinking the last time I was there was last year, but apparently it's been almost 3 years. So that's crazy to me. I remember it like crazy. Anyway, really good wines. I want to say every one of their wines I like, but some of them it's like where it's good, but it doesn't have anything fun or like something different, something to make you feel like, oh, I need to get this, it's okay. So if you were to order anything online and you think it sounds good, I'm sure it's going to be yummy. But just some of the varieties are just not, I don't know, they're just kind of boring, I guess is the word. But Graciano Tempranillo, their Verdejo, their Ferdinand, oh my gosh, what other ones? Oh, Grenache. They don't call it Grenache like that. They call it like Grenaca or something. Because they're using like the Spanish way but like Grenache, basically. I don't know. Anyway, that's all. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. And yeah, I gave you the info for people if you want to shop them online, if they have that website going. And I'll see you all at the next one. Gotta make some craft videos. Okay. Oh, sorry, I was taking pictures. I just realized, it's back on, the story where I got those 2 dresses. I didn't tell you the name. Well, I got 3 dresses, but the 2 I showed you guys here is Soulshine Sedona. So it does look like they have a website, soulshinesedona.com. Just the way you would spell it, right? Soulshine. All right, well, there you go. All right, bye now.